What's up guys, I'm Phoenix Master 1 and welcome to another sort of Convallaria video. This is going to be my breakdown of the September update and the two new characters, Acambe and Cocoa. And this video is sponsored by amazing sort of Convallaria, and they have dropped this massive September update. So if you're looking for a rich, story-driven content with constant updates, then this game is for you. And first up, Sword of Convallaria has been live globally just for a month, and it's already bringing in huge new updates almost on a DLC scale. So the update expands the main storyline with the introduction of a new faction, Elaman, and the trading postman system. So you'll be able to dive deep into the political and economic conflicts like Waverun City tragedy and even prevent a large-scale war, all while making decisions that will shape your legacy in the game. And the devs are keeping the content coming. There's already another chapter planned for later this year, so you can stay tuned. And now let's talk about Spiral of Destinies, the latest chapter where you can participate in the Sandmaid Scales event. This event not only unlocks a thrilling new storyline, but it also gives you access to the powerful beacon, the other side of the balance. So you'll get to immerse yourself in the new trading post system where you'll manage to trade, make alliances, and balance morality with every choice, leading to a different outcome. And running a trading company does present a distinctly different challenge compared to managing a mercenary group, offering players a pretty refreshing strategic experience. By completing the Sandmaid Scales event, you'll be rewarded with tons of valuable rewards like legendary weapons, equipment, and the resources you need to strengthen your characters and progress your account. There are two new characters joining the roster, Cocoa from Scenery Explorer event and Acambe from Heart of Gold event. Their encounter rate are boosted during this limited time, so definitely don't miss your chance to recruit them, and they can be really powerful, especially Cocoa, which I'm going to be talking about in a minute. And there's also a new assist feature which is now live, letting you use the trained characters from Elysium to assist you in battle, adding even more strategic options to the mix. So if you really like tactical RPGs and if you're ready for intense storylines, strategic gameplay, and some exciting new characters, make sure to check out Sword of Convallaria, and you can download it using the link in the description. So don't miss out on all of the new updates and the rewards. And now let's take a look at the two new characters, and let's start with Cocoa. So Cocoa is a really good healer and a tank, and she's easily one of the must-have characters in my opinion. She's just so versatile and fulfills so many roles, and especially if you're a free-to-play player, she can be really valuable. Even if you're not going to be upgrading her to 5-star, she can function fine in 1-star or 3-star, but of course 5-star is something you could try and aim for in a couple of months. So her trait is Breakfast Happiness, which allows Cocoa to possess block, and at sort of each round she gives the breakfast to ally with the lowest HP and 2 specifier, and then after breakfast or bento effect is triggered, the target has 30% chance of receiving happiness status. So happiness status is really good because this reduces the NRG, which is extremely good and actually works out with Acambe. So happiness buff is really good, and she's really adorable, and she attacks foes with her frying pan. So what else can you ask for? So like I said, she can work out even at 1-star or 3-star. But obviously 5-star is really good because then you're able to give breakfast to 2 allies, and you're guaranteed going to be having the happiness buff, so it is not going to be a chance compared to the other star levels. And that's why many people prefer having her at 5-star, and you could try and work towards that in like 3 to 4 months. But even at star level 1 or 3, she's able to work out fine. And now let's take a look at her ranked skills. So here she has got rank 1 with Mountain Tribes. So this is, I kind of don't like this that much compared to Crushing Bash, which allows you to have more damage output. So she's able to inflict the vulnerable 2 debuff, which again, like I said, does increase the damage output. So it can be pretty helpful. And then Mountain Tribes is going to be giving you the increased movement if you have the unharmed state. And if she attacks from a highland or moves from one tile to another with a high difference, then she's going to be having the increased damage output. Definitely prefer having Crushing Bash, and at rank 3, it is definitely hard to choose between these two skills. Both of them are really, really good. So Coco's treasure chest allows you to select one of the 4 effects. So Springy Bandage can pretty much heal up the ally, and it can be cast up to 5 times. And then Snow Lotus allows you to cleanse any kind of debuff, and that's why I'm saying like it's pretty hard to choose between both of these skills. I would recommend having both of them. So Pollock Protector gives you the increased damage output when you're going to be blocking, and if the character is not dying, she's able to perform the assisting cover to other allies in 2 spaces. So it's absolutely amazing the kind of support that you're able to get from both of these skills. And then we have got Stay Strong. So I definitely prefer this skill at rank 5 compared to defense, which is just going to be decreasing the damage that you take by 25%. And Stay Strong allows you to heal up the HP and also to an ally with the lowest HP percentage in 2 tiles. And it's just going to be scaling off of her HP, so HP is pretty important for her. Then we have got Battle Flag and also Block Enhancement. I kind of like Block Enhancement a bit more, but there are definitely better skills that you could try and run, like No Turning Round. So this has a 70% chance that she will inflict the stun debuff on the target for 1 turn. And this is going to be incredibly useful for PvP, so she has a lot of utility. She might not be the best DPS, but she brings a lot of support. And Armor Piercing Strike gets a lot of competition with No Turning Round. And then Iron Pot Stew is her rank 11 skill, which is definitely worth running over Invulnerable, which pretty much decreases the damage taken and gives you the immunity to status effects. But Iron Pot Stew is really good because she heals up all of the allies in 3 tiles for 30% of her HP. So it of course scales off of her HP and gives you the crit increase by 30% and increases your crit damage by 15% and gives you the Bento buff. So this allows you to heal up some more HP, and she is just amazing as a healer, so I definitely prefer having this skill. And right now I would kind of recommend having No Turning Around, Coco's treasure chest, Iron Pot Stew, and also Pollock Protector. And for her weapon, I think that Brutal Axe is really good because it increases her HP and her healing scales off of her HP, so having this is a no-brainer pretty much. And then Crystal Burst Armor is also a no-brainer because it increases your HP and then your strike back can deal more damage. For her turret, I definitely like Mercy of High Priestess because it increases your healing by 15%, and that just goes perfectly well with the role that Coco is trying to perform in. So this is pretty much my recommendation, and she's an incredibly powerful character. And like I said, she's gonna be a big boon for a roster if you're able to get her, at least early on, because then you could, spend the other months trying to get her to 5-star, which is going to be helping you quite a lot in a lot of the content. And now let's take a look at Acambe. Acambe is an insane DPS unit with a lot of AoE damage. He's a summoner and he's quite NRG intensive, and he depends a lot on his teammates, so you gotta make a team around him. And Coco is actually a pretty good teammate with him because Coco reduces the cooldown and increases the NRG, so she works up really well with her if you're trying to get both of them. And let's look at his traits. So he has got National Merchant, and this is going to be enabling you to summon Shadow Assassins. Now with his other rank skills, he's able to make use of these Shadow Assassins, and at star level 3, it is perfect for him because he's able to have the max NRG of 9. So it doesn't really go up on star level 4 or 5, so star level 3 is a pretty nice point where you could take him on and then use him as a pretty nice DPS and a summoner. So let's take a look at his rank skill, but before that, his initial skill, which is Shadow Assassin, is actually worth keeping on his build, and usually you want to change the initial skills, but that is not the case here because Shadow Assassins are a big part of his playstyle, and this can be cast up to 2 times per round, and you can definitely try and use him with Inanna because that allows you to act again. So she's also a really good teammate, and like I said, he does require a bit of team building and support. Using him with other summoners also is going to be working well. So let's take a look at his ranked skills. So at rank 1, you have Energy Ray. I kind of like it a bit more for its damage output. Potential burst is also there and it lasts for 2 turns, but none of these rank 1 skills are really going to be worth, in my opinion, if you're trying to have a summoner build. Then we have got hypnosis, and this is useful for, just delaying the enemies from moving, but ultimately Squander is a lot better skill at rank 3, and this is something you want to have because this allows you to just control and draw in your shadow assassins in 3 tiles and then debuff the enemy, and this is going to be lasting for 2 turns. So Squander is pretty important, and then he has got special clauses. So again, this is going to be playing really well with his playstyle. So this is something you want to have on his build, and basically when he's under the attack, if there's any kind of allied summoner unit in 3 tiles, he can pretty much use that to protect himself. So it does help you. And then he has got Rage. So it is going to be helping you take less damage. But overall, I like special clauses a lot more. And then we move on to rank 7, where both of these skills are worth having on his build as a summoner. So he's got his leader's aura, which is going to be increasing the damage output with your summoned units, and using him with a lot of summoners, like I said, does work out. So this is definitely one of the skills that you want to have on his build. And then Riches to Ashes is also worth having because you're able to focus up your shadow assassins and pretty much knock the enemy. So it's incredibly useful because of its AoE. And then we have got some basic attacks here. So Disarmed Strike is going to be dealing 80% magical damage. So I kind of like it a bit more than Charge Attack. So going with this is going to be working out. And then on rank 11, you've got these 2 skills. So Dark Ripple is going to be dealing the AoE damage. So I kind of like it a bit more, but none of these rank 11 skills are necessarily needed on a summoner type of build. But still, you can pick up Dark Ripple, and Darkest Annihilation is going to be a single target attack. I do like the AoE attack of Dark Ripple a bit more. And for his weapon, I think that Cornucopia Staff is pretty much the best weapon because it allows you to have the NRG recovering. And if you have this at 5-star, this is actually going to be helping you quite a lot. So he is very, very NRG intensive, and this weapon does work out for him. And for his trinket, Fancy Hat does work out as it gives him the immunity to disrupt. And for his turret, Guidance of the World is also really good because it allows you to recover the NRG. So it does help quite a lot. And Coco, like I said, is amazing with him. So for the summoner build, basically, for the basic attack, Disarmed Strike is nice. Then we have got special clauses. And then Shadow Assassin is going to be staying there from the start till the end. And Riches to Ashes also is really nice. And Squander is also pretty integral for a summoner build. So he's a really cool summoner, which a lot of people are going to be liking. Again, you can download Sword of Convallaria today by clicking the link in the description. And thank you so much for watching me and supporting me, and make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell because I wish YouTube sub boxes would do as many things as Coco does. So that's it, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.